Yes.
Hi guys, as you can see, I'm finally back in my studio again. Actually, I've been back home in Germany for about a week now, but today is my actually first full day back in my studio. I feel like it was kind of hard for me to get back on track with work again, especially because I was gone for so long. But I'm very excited to start working on new projects again and especially starting to sew again because I miss sewing so much whenever I'm gone. So yeah, I'm so excited to actually work again, to be honest. Just drew on a rectangle around the pattern pieces so I know where to cut, so I don't waste more fabric than I need to, because I wanted to make as many dresses as possible this time, because last time when I released this dress, I think about 2 years ago or so, I released it on Valentine's Day and was sold out so quickly. But I wasn't able to release this dress again for this year's Valentine's Day, since this fabric was going through a stain testing period that I like to do before I actually use the fabric to make sure that it doesn't stain your dolls. Colors like light blue and very light colors, pastel colors, don't really stain that much. But since this has that kind of darker flowers, I did stain test it for about a month or so. Good morning guys, today is the next day and I was about to continue cutting the fabric, but then I realized that I should probably explain what I'm about to do right here. What I'm doing here is, this is the middle part of the pattern, so it's the middle part of the dress, the front part, and I wanted to have this heart to line up perfectly in the middle because I feel like it will look a little bit awkward if they are off-centered. So I try to have them as centered as possible. And usually what I'm doing is I would stack several pieces of fabrics over each other. So this is the back piece. I have already cut it yesterday. And as you can see, I stacked about 4 fabric pieces on top of each other and then cut everything at once. This saves me a lot of time. But when I'm doing projects like this where I need to be very precise, I cannot stack them on top of each other because I cannot see if the hearts in this case would line up perfectly. So I have to cut each piece individually. This is what I'm spending my time with, and since I'm trying to make as many dresses as possible, I have a lot of center front parts to cut, and this will take me quite a little bit of time, but in the end it will be so worth it.
All the way over to a chair to sit down and
So I was in the middle of pinning the pieces together when I got the idea that this would actually be the perfect time for me to use my walking pad, which I got over a year ago, and judging by all the dust and all the lint that has accumulated on top of it, I haven't been using it very often. And actually I got this because I wanted to get my steps in whenever I do work on my desk. I think I've used it like a couple of times and then I kind of forgot about it when things got very busy. I should start using it much more often, and today is the perfect day for it. I just got off my walking pad and it's now past 12. And honestly, it took me around an hour to pin all the pieces. No, it's not even all the pieces, like the majority of the pieces together, which usually would take me a little less than an hour actually, like 45 minutes or so. And honestly, this kind of reminded me on why I stopped using it while working, because it takes so much longer whenever I'm on the walking pad because of all the movements. I cannot really do like these tiny things. So I have to do it like quite slowly, and this takes me so much more time. But honestly, I think I would still keep using it. Usually we give the cats fresh meat, but since we ran out of it and the company where we ordered the fresh meat haven't restocked it yet, I have to give them just regular wet food, and as you can see, they aren't like too happy about it because this is from a couple hours ago. Usually they would like eat everything and there's nothing left, but this, yeah. I'm currently doing my makeup because we are going to an YSL pop-up event, and I'm actually so excited because it's the first time for me to go out after I'm back from Seoul, because there was so much work for me to actually catch up on, and so I wasn't really able to go out and see other people, and so excited to actually go out again and enjoy the sun and do different things except of sewing and worrying about work.
Countdown von 5 Sekunden und dann kommt der erste Schnappschuss und dann habt ihr 4 Bilder insgesamt. Der Rest ist selbst erklären. Da dürft ihr euch noch ein Set.
Gerade dieses Zack-Clear-Geräusch von Glas.
Hey guys, so it's actually been 2 weeks since we last spoke. I took a 2-week break from work. I know, even though I actually just started working again ever since I'm back from Korea. But my little brothers came to visit me, and I really wanted to spend some time with them since we don't see each other that often. But actually I did some working here and there, but not as much. I thought it was like worth it to film anything because this was like you know, repetitive and actually kind of boring stuff. So I didn't thought you guys would be interested to see it. But some things had happened during this time. So first, let me show you guys the progress of the dress that I've been working on that I wanted to release actually in April, but I don't think I can do it because we only have like, I think 2 weeks or so left from April, so I don't think I can finish it in 2 weeks. But this is how the dress looks like. It doesn't look like much so far. And I also got a couple of samples back from my manufacturer, so let's start with this one. So this is a little shirt top with straps, and of course it has bows as buttons because, as you guys know, I am obsessed with bows. So this is how it looks. The bows are just decoration, so you cannot open the top from the front. It's just the first sample, so it still needs a couple of tweakings here and there. And the second top is this one. I actually sent a drawing of this top to my manufacturer, I think like in the first couple of days when I was in Korea, because I've seen a lot of people wearing these type of shirts, and also they were like super trendy in Korea, and I thought this would look so cute on smart dolls. It's like asymmetrical and it's like this flap, so I thought it would look super cute. It's still also, of course, this one also needs quite a lot of tweaking actually. I mean, it looks fine, but for example, I don't like how they left the hem open, and also I don't like that the split part is way too far on the side. I want it to be like, I think like a couple of centimeters more towards the middle. And also, I know that a lot of you guys have been waiting for the plaid skirt, so this is the second sample of the skirt. Let me show you the first one. So this is the first sample and this is the second sample. See, they changed the length a little bit. I didn't really ask for the length to be changed. I actually like the shorter version more than this longer one, but the fitting it's quite good. I actually still think that there are like tiny minor changes here and there before the skirt is ready to be released. But yeah, this is how the second sample looks like.
They'll put a glass of water to your lips and say, just relax, it's over. For years to come, this person's gonna call you. They're gonna write you. You're gonna get cards. And maybe
may not look like it because I'm still in the same clothes like yesterday, but it's the next day and I wanted to show you guys the progress of yesterday. So this is the dress, how it looks like now. I already sewed all the pieces together and we pretty much finished all the front part pieces for the dress. This is how it looks like. It's starting to come together really well. I already went ahead and did the top stitching. This is the front part of the lining and I think, yeah, this is the side part. So basically it's like, it will be like this. been talking about my cats in pretty much every single video, but I realized that I actually never really introduced you guys to them, so let me do that real quick. So let me start with the one that I got the longest. So this is Fridolin. He is the second oldest. He is now 4 years old. Yeah, he's a little bit grumpy, so yeah, that's Fridolin. And next one is Teddy. He's the oldest one and also the smallest one. He's like tiny compared to the other cats. He's now 4.5 years old. And next one is Pom Pom. He's the feistiest of all. He's like right in the middle. He's not the oldest and he's also not the youngest. Pom Pom, what you should see? But he's so feisty. He's so sweet to us, but he can be pretty feisty towards the others. Yes. Oh yeah, Pom Pom. Alright, next we have Henry. As you can see, he's the biggest one. He's the heaviest one with, I think, 7.5 kilos. He's also the biggest one, but he's so sweet. He's the second youngest one. Henry, oh Schätzi. He's like so sweet. And last one, we got Kumo. I like to call him Kumi. He's the youngest one and he's also the only one that has long fur, so he needs a lot of combing and brushing because he gets matted super quick. Yeah, he's also super sweet and he's such a sweet boy, but also he can be super feisty. But yeah, this is Kumo. Kumo. Now I got fur all over me and my face, so I need a lint roller.